Hello everybody and welcome to the top 5 best open world survival games. I'm Luke from VideoGameGeek.co.uk and let's start with number 1, which is Rust. Rust has been on the market for a while now, proving itself as the go-to survival game. Not only is this game stunning, but it has multiplayer functionality, various modes and a massive open world. The benefits of it are that it's cheaper than most AAA titles at just £34.99p. I don't know what that converts to in dollars, but stunning graphics and meshes, it's easy to understand and it doesn't take hours to have a solid base, so you don't have to be playing for hours and hours on end to get up with other people who've been playing longer than you. And there's also endless replayability with like servers having weekly wipe, bi-weekly wipe, monthly wipes. However, with stunning graphics you do need a good PC, and Rust is really poorly optimized for my PC, and I've got a decent PC with an AMD Ryzen 5, 16GB of RAM, and the Rust is installed on my SSD. And it barely hits 60 FPS with a lot of frame drops. I can go from 60 to 45 to 30 to 45. Very big frame drops. Although wipes can be a good thing, some players might not be able to accept that all your progress gets wiped at the end of the week, which not everybody would be happy with. And the community is toxic. Although Rust has got some good people in it, Rust players are the worst. They'll kill you, they'll laugh, and in most cases they will say racial slurs to you, so be prepared for them. They're very special, they are. At number 2 we've got Satisfactory. Satisfactory is a game all about automation. In this game your goal is to take on a new planet and automate your way to victory by harvesting resources, crafting materials and using machines to manufacture those materials, all the way to creating a space elevator. What is not to love about that? This game is really well optimized. I've got 20 hours on this game and for not a single second has my frames dropped. This game is really well optimized. This game is beautiful. Like honestly, this game is amazing looking. And Coffee Stain Studios, the developers of Goat Simulator, I know, Goat Simulator, that really weird mobile game that I actually enjoyed, to be honest. But they've done such a good job with this world. It looks like it's from Earth, but they've got so much like futurism feel to it, which is what the game's going for. And there is just so much to do in this game. You can log on to Satisfactory for a quick play and you'll be just eating away at time. You don't even realise how fast you're going. Maybe you're trying to build an insanely impractical factory or a super practical factory, who knows, but your time flies when you play this game. This game is multiplayer though, but only multiplayer, which could be good for some people, but for other people who just want to play on their own, it's very difficult to get this game to just run as a single player game, which could be a pain for some people. And although there is a lot to do, there's a limited variation of machines, and each quest or mission is just like a template from the other ones, as in each quest is just to gather more or collect more resources than you did last time. But I just love seeing my factory work, to be honest. Seeing everything that I've put together actually makes sense is great. At number 3 we've got Minecraft. It's super cliche, but it obviously had to be put on this list because Minecraft's been in the gaming industry for so long. It actually feels older than me at this point. It's the benefits of it, well, here we go. It's available on every platform that I can think of. I'm going to go for a rapid fire round. Here we go. We've got Switch, PC, Mobile, Xbox One, Xbox 360, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One S, Xbox One X, PS4, PS4 Pro, PS5, you know, everything. It's very user-friendly. Minecraft's always been user-friendly, allowing like people to install whichever game they like, whether that be like 10.8.2, 10.9.1, I'm just saying numbers, but like you can install any version of Minecraft that you want to, and they let you use mods, which is nice of them. The possibilities are endless to this game, and so are the worlds. Worlds in Minecraft can be made endless, which is giving you hours of stuff to do, and you can just run in a straight line and you will never reach the end. Who doesn't want that? This game also has a very strong community, and to be honest, the servers in this game are insane. The amount of detail they put into the structures in their servers are amazing, and the mini games, they're so fun and free once you've got the game. So you know, it's a great choice. The drawbacks, here we go. It's limited to squares. Obviously Minecraft's going to be limited to squares and cubes, but if for some reason you came into this thinking you can make incredible architectural structures, you can. Just not with circles. Minecraft's very child oriented, and Minecraft's made it clear from the beginning that their game was going to be focused around children and what they want, which I don't blame them. They can make a load of money off it, so why not? Minecraft is cross-compatible, almost. This has always got me confused. Xbox players can play with Xbox players, PlayStation players can play with PlayStation players, but PC players cannot play with PC players. I'm not joking. If you've purchased the Bedrock edition instead of the Java edition that your friend might have, you can't play together unless one of you buys the other versions. And even worse, Bedrock is considered the worst of the two, with less community servers and it's much harder to get mods on. But Minecraft's always been a very special game to me and to everyone who's played it, and if you haven't played it before, it's a good game. But it definitely gives you a strong sense of nostalgia, so I'm probably very biased to this, but you know, I love Minecraft. And it still hasn't lost all the fun, replayability and charm all these years down the line, which is always good. Number 4, we've got Don't Starve. Surviving is one thing, but surviving on your own is another. And that is what Don't Starve / Don't Starve 2 makes you do. Scary stuff, right? Benefits. This game focuses very heavily on survival instead of the others on this list, mainly focusing on the world. Don't Starve is an indie game as well, which is making it very, very cheap, so it's very easy to pick up and very cheap to pick up. It's very immersive with the characters and storyline. In my experience, the storyline's been very good, but the world, it's much smaller, but you can still definitely explore and have some good moments happen. The game's quite short, but it is definitely fun, and for the price you pay there isn't really much to complain about. And the world, the world is not so open. I mean, the world is definitely still open, but the game definitely puts you in a direction that it wants you to go. So it'll guide you to some random location for events to happen, if that makes any sense. But Don't Starve is an intense, solid survival game, and for the price it's definitely something to check out with a tight budget. At number 5, we've got Firewatch. Firewatch has always been that game when it came to story, beauty and game design, ever since release. This game shook the market, but it definitely did gain some controversy with the developers complaining about YouTubers making more money than they have, but that does not take away from the game in any way, and this game is stunning. I mean stunning as well. This is honestly the prettiest game I've ever played, and to get these graphics you don't even need a high-end PC. You can probably get away with a low to mid-ranged one. It's all done with clever lighting effects and great game design. The story is incredible. Not only is the world amazing, but the story puts you on a roller coaster of emotions before you're even ready. Not to mention the incredible characters and voice acting and how relatable each character is. And speaking of voice acting, the voice acting is awesome. People sometimes underestimate how much voice acting can affect the game's immersiveness and feel. Sometimes it can make the game feel less genuine, but this game, it gets it perfect. Plus, the big bombshell here, this game is only $14.99. What a steal. However, there's always going to be some issues with games, drawbacks. Like Don't Starve, this game does have a general direction it wants you to head in, with some missions that are pretty much unavoidable, so you can't just go out exploring the forest. But this game is amazing when you're walking through the forest to get missions. This game is short, but definitely worth it. I love the story, and to be honest, they really couldn't have made it longer. They fit in everything they can, but don't expect days upon days of playtime. So that was the top 5 of my favourite open world survival games, everything from massive AAA games to small indie titles, and I hope that you found at least one of these games to your liking and something that you want to play. I'll leave links in the description. Thank you so much for watching. If you want any more details, please go to the link in the description and go to VideoGameGeek.co.uk for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.